Okay, let's actually get into this because I'm literally getting my jitters and honestly nitpicking at my outfit right now. Which I'm loving the neon. Like, hello, this is my like favorite tank top because it's the neon. It's fit me for so long. Even though we're not on the topic that we're supposed to be on, I am obsessed. I love putting together outfits. And, like, honestly, even when I just throw an outfit on all willy nilly, like pulling an outfit from the closet, getting pants from the drawer, like all of that, I literally can just be like, okay, this and this. And just, it'll go together. Most of the time. Not all the time, because a lot of the times I just be throwing shit together and it be working for me. One way or another, I make it work. I'm a Leo, Pookie. Yes, you heard that right. We love a good Leo up in here. Trying to still be safe for the kids, because, you know, we still have kids that listen. Just whoever listens, be cautious. There's some episodes actually that aren't even able to be listened to unless you're, I think, 18 and up. Just because, like, well, it doesn't really, it's just like cursing, and I'd rather not have like kids listening to cursing. Because when I get, like, deep in a thought, there are sometimes that I do curse. I mean, I don't know if why did my brain go from cautioned to auctioned? And I'm like, just because they sound the same, oh my god, they have the same amount of letters and the same letters. I'm screaming. No, for real. Back to acting. So, well, we never started on a conversation about acting. So, yeah, you know, I probably shouldn't have hit the B-O-N-G, the bong. So, beforehand, because normally I'm able to direct the conversation to to the topic first. But, you know, normally we'd be able to. Normally. But we love a high conversation. We do love a good high conversation. Sometimes. Depending on how high I get. Hi, how are ya? Or how high are ya? I can't. Nope. But no, I literally need to probably fix that. Because what I usually do is I'll direct the conversation, and by the time that I get back from break, I hit the bong, and then I come back and I'm a lot more talkative, and that is usually lasts about the hour, and then we have to do it all over again. It's probably a sugar deficit. Possibly. I don't know. I do have enough sweets. Well, honestly, last week you saw the hair orange, yellow, now we're blonde. We're letting our Marilyn Monroe out. We're letting our actor out. Honestly, no. I've been, for the longest time, I've been saying that I should have been born a blonde just because of my personality. Like, I can be a complete ditz, but I'm smart. Like, hello? I could be a complete ditz, but I'm smart. Honestly, that's a generalized stereotype, but I keep getting told that blonde works for me. That it is my color. But also, I was told that red was my color, so honestly, I feel like I can pull off any color. You know? I've been a ginger I've been a blonde. I've had pink hair. Purple hair. I've had red hair. Yeah, I already said red hair. Black hair. What other colors? Like a lavender shade. Um, Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, no, I've been colors. We have definitely been colors. And yeah, I am obsessed. I probably will, and literally in 3 months, I'll be blue. Yeah, I'll be blue because I'm going to the Ash Nico concert, and I am super excited. We're doing like the blue that she started out with in a lot of her music videos and stuff like that. Um, but no, let's actually get into the topic for today, which is acting. There's a lot to talk about with this because we can start off by literally going over in elementary school how I literally, okay, crazy story how the universe works. I swear to freaking God. I How did I even find out that he was in The Wizard of Oz? Regardless, in elementary school, I saw the show The Wizard of Oz, and because like I've always loved the movie, I think that's also another reason why like it made me want to act and like be an actor. Unfortunately, that dream has kind of crushed because I was told, oh, you need to either, because both Science Engineering Club was at the same time as the either acting club or theater club. They were both on Wednesdays, and I was honestly given the ultimatum of you either choose this or you choose that. Like, you can't choose both. And because my parents honestly always pushed me to math and science, I ended up choosing science and engineering because let's just say I used to be a people pleaser. Not anymore, Pookie. Not anymore. Don't let people walk all over you. I might be nice and all, but I don't let people walk all over me anymore. You give me respect, I give you respect. Vice versa. If you cut that tie and don't give me respect, goodbye. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. I will literally cut you off. If we run if our paths intersect, then so be it. But other than that, wow, that felt like slow-mo. But other than that, I literally will cut you off at this point. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna try to people please somebody that doesn't give me respect, which is my parents right now. So then came middle school when I wasn't really in science and engineering club at that time. I think I went to one meeting in 7th grade and was like, this room is too small. No, thank you. Granted, the room that I was in elementary school for the science and engineering club was so much bigger. And like, I'm obsessed with like size. Like, I like room. I like having room. I like being able to spread out. And so it just honestly turned me away. There was too many people and not enough room. Like, how are we going to build a whole robot? Or how are we going to build a mousetrap car in here? Like, it didn't make any sense at all. But then in, like, I'm pretty sure 7th grade, I went into math academic games, which was a whole entire other thing. And because, like, somebody didn't want to drive me to all the competitions. I'm like, you don't get a choice like that. Absolutely not. You're the parent. You chose to be a parent. Simple as that. Like, at that point, you have the responsibilities and are in a way required to bring me to those competitions. Like, hello? Absolutely not. You don't get out of that responsibility. And so in middle school, like a couple meetings, I went to theater club or drama club. I think it was drama club. And I was like under the impression that there was going to be plays and stuff that were put together. Nothing. Absolutely nothing was put together with drama club. So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. This isn't what I expected. Like, I was literally sitting in the library, and yeah, the library, and doing not paperwork, but just sitting there. Like, we were putting together banners and stuff, and I'm like, this isn't drama club. Like, hello? Like, I'm not gonna do a fucking banner for you or help you decide on a banner to put together if we're not doing theater. Like, drama. Hello? Where's the drama? But I will be back with some more drama after the break. Okay, so now that we are back, where to start at? Let's see. So, yeah, middle school, there was nothing really with theater that went on and happened. And of course, growing up, I, like, as that kid that knew that they still wanted, like, I always inspired, like, watching all of the movies and stuff, watching all of the TV shows, I was like, I want to do that when I get older. Like, that was a passion of mine. Like, hello, I feel like that's almost every kid's, like, oh my god, I would love to act and do this, that, and the other. I'd have so much fun. I don't know. I feel like there's also the ones that are, like, honestly, there was a girl as well in elementary school that did both of the two clubs, and I feel like she took more of, like, the science and engineering route as well, like the STEM route, and I wouldn't blame her. Honestly, it was still fun, like, all of that, still fun. And then high school came, and I actually was able to I was actually able to sorry, my phone gave me a notification, and I'm like, huh? Like, I was actually able to choose to do theater. Like, it was a class. Theater 1, I would have taken all 4 years of theater had my parents not been like, no, you're not doing that. I literally could have. I had... Oh, and I wasn't allowed to do... get into the Thespian Society because it was because my grades were dropping. Oh no. Okay, well then I focused on a lot of my classwork. Which I did. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was in high school. Like, I did Science Honor Society. I did National Honor Society. I did the Science and Engineering Club. Like, what else do you want? Like, at least let me do something that I'm going to also have fun doing. So, I did Art Club. And, future FFEA. The Future Educators of America club. Because, like, honestly, some of that stuff was fun. Like, we literally put together a drag show. I got my dress from, which is honestly also what pushed me into doing makeup again and just, like, acting and having fun, was that, because then I was like, oh cool, there's a whole, because I had a passion for being on stage. I love being on stage. Like, if you knew anything about me, like, being on stage was so much fun. Like, at first I'd had anxiety, and especially doing theater. The first year we didn't do any shows, but then the second year, like the actual class itself, the second year theater, in theater 2, we put on at least like 2 shows. At one point I was doing 2 shows. I was working on 2 shows at a time, and just like doing my thing. Like, it was so fun, like memorizing all the lines. I literally used the same techniques from that class and memorizing my lines. Even to this day. Like, and then I'm my own self-director at this point. Like, and like now I'm my own self-director. I directed self-directed produced all of the above, acted in, did the makeup for all of that in a little show that I did to No Good Deed from Wicked, which was honestly so fun. I had so much fun putting that together. It literally brought back the days of when I first started on YouTube as well. Like, I just had fun putting together a lot of behind the scenes stuff, doing little photo shoots and kind of putting together outfits as I do still. And like, I want to get back into doing my photo shoots again too, because that was so much fun. There's a little spot near my house that I want to do a caution photo shoot to. I'm just like, how am I gonna have the lighting? Because that's all gonna be different. And like, it's gonna be a different thing because I'm gonna be in heels. Sorry, I don't know where my brain went. It completely walked away and came back. So yeah. I have so much fun putting those outfits together and doing the little photo shoots. So much fun. And I'm honestly just like, part of the outfit kind of makes me nervous, and then part of the outfit, it's like, okay, but what about it? Because, like, it's not like I'm indecent. I'm not. I'm not exposed. Just have my little itty bitty, how does Ashniko say it? Itty bitty, teeny tiny little skirt. And I am obsessed with the whole outfit. It's like caution, danger, all of the above, and I'm obsessed. But then there is, okay, back to high school. We did the Addams Family musical, which I was an ancestor for. And then don't know where that came from. And then a local musical called Weight of Words, and I was the boy. The boy was getting bullied, and then I had like just the personal towns character, and honestly, so much fun. Literally was in every single scene though, and yeah, let's just say I did a lot, cause I don't know. I don't know why I was put into every scene. Like, it didn't make any sense for the show, but I purposefully did different outfits than what the other character was wearing. I think I even had those jeans on. Period. Like, I literally didn't change full outfit. I only changed the shirt to turn into the townsperson, which probably wasn't the best. A lot of people thought my character didn't pass, and yeah. But for the Addams Family, that's where I first actually started doing my own makeup, was that, because I saw how easy, and I kind of picked up on a lot of how the makeup people were doing the makeup. So I was like, bet I'm going to do my makeup, and I'm going to do it myself. Because at that point, I already had like not stage makeup, but like makeup for like Halloween makeup, because it was around not Halloween time, but whatever. Like, that's the thing. That's contradicting thing is, how are you going to go and buy me Halloween makeup, but then now you're not going to like me actually doing makeup? Like, what? Like, that's the part that doesn't make any sense. My mom is there like, oh, you can't be wearing, you shouldn't be doing makeup underneath my house. Oh, you live underneath my roof. You shouldn't be doing makeup. You literally bought me theater makeup that I still have. Yeah, but I didn't. Well, you're the one that fed into it. Even male actors wear makeup. Hello? They wear makeup for interviews. Hello? Like, what? There's boys in beauty. There's men in beauty. Like, what else do you want me to say? I've been doing makeup half my life at this point. What else? Like, what? Like, I've literally been doing makeup since freshman year of high school, and skincare since before that. Like, hello? But no, I have so much fun doing theater. I'm now a scare actor at this point, and also a makeup artist. So yeah, I take techniques from what I've done in like scare acting and stuff with the makeup as well. Like when I do my own makeup, like makeup videos and all of that, I use techniques that I've even learned from there with special effects and stuff. So it's benefited me. Period. And honestly, the actor in me has so much fun just putting together a character for scare acting too. Like the whole entire season, I've been robotic. I've been like, boom. I was a radioactive raver at one point, and then I was a character, like a mixture of the radioactive raver and the radioactive raver and a praying mantis. So I was clicking a lot with Fright Nights, and so much fun. I got into that because, okay, so I went to a convention and they were there, let's say that, and I saw that, like, this was 3 or 4 years ago, when I actually, like, was, there's like a hair in my face and I don't know, or it's a lash, I don't know. I saw that they had a booth and there was, I forget what time of the year, like I think it was either August or September, and there was actor casting, or like casting calls to be a scare actor, and I'm like, yes, sign me up. And this was also before I was driving, actually. Like, right before, like, that was that year that I actually got a car and was able to start driving again, was that year. So I literally was being driven, no, I was riding my bike, actually, to and from the house to the fairgrounds, just so that I could be a scare actor. Like, that dedicate, and then, like, me putting out all of that energy in. One of my friends was actually, like, from high school that did theater or was in a friend group with me. I know she was a baton twirler, so she was in, like, not band, but, like, I forget what that was called, but yeah, she did like the flag twirling, I think, or like she was just a baton twirler in general. And because she had a truck, we were fitting my bike in the back and she was driving me home every night. So she was my ride home. I would ride my bike there. And I am pretty sure that like that whole entire time, like I did that. Then afterward, like the month after October, November, I got my car, and then I like within months I had gotten a promotion, so I wasn't really able to do a lot the year after with scare acting, but I was a makeup artist, so I would leave there and like at 7 and go home to open the next morning, because I ended up getting a promotion to be the manager at the job that I had at that time. Not there anymore. Doesn't matter. But I was having so much fun. I literally won an award just for best actor, like best scare actor. The first year, like I got the Fresh Meat Award, because I honestly, I did kind of worm my way in. I was friends with a lot of the people that were in charge of my house, which I feel like also happens a lot every year. Like the second year, I was already friends with the person that was in charge of the nuclear beach, which was the nuclear raver, and I just became friends. I was nice. Not much to really do with that. And by that point, I, like, this past year with scare acting, I won another Best Actor award for My House, which, amazing. That was the praying mantis mixed with like the nuclear raver mixed with like a doctor, because I was in the lab. So much fun. I was on tables and everything. The first year I was jumping up and down on a bridge, swinging back and forth on both sides, everything. So honestly, I controlled that room that I was in every single year. And I was leaving. There was like weekends, because I had the weekends off and stuff, that I feel like a lot of the times I put off the fall semester just so that I can do the scare acting, which is kind of why I feel like I'm not doing it this year. I feel like that is the thing that I'm kind of realizing, like, seeing that I don't need as much this year, because I have, like, I'm wanting to graduate with my bachelor's degree this year, get that done and over with, and then next year I can go back. But I'm also thinking maybe I just volunteer this year and do the days that I can, like the weekends. Like, it all depends on how my class schedule is, and I still want to be able to do everything. And it's like, how am I supposed to do that, get this done, do all of that? And like, it all depends on my class schedule, which it kind of only gives me like a month and a half to decide. Because at that point the summer semester is gonna be over, and I like almost over, and I have to figure out stuff with that as well, like signing up for all of my classes for the fall semester. I think I also have to sign up for FAFSA, and it's just like a lot. And with that, I also want to be like, don't get me wrong, I want to be able to do it. I want to so bad. I want to get my 4th year in so bad. But it's like, if I don't have time to fit it in with working at least 3 days, making sure that like, who knows where, like, I'm just saying, like, who knows what I'm going to be doing at that point in the year. Like, things can change from it just being February, almost the end of February, beginning of March, to October. Like, a lot happened last year. Who's to say a lot can't happen this year? Like, let's just say a lot might happen by that point. And there's a lot planned for this year too, that I have, like, so much that I have planned for this year, that it's like, how am I going to fit in everything if I'm I feel like I might get held down with being stuck doing that for a whole month, you know? If I just do the weekends, that might work, but at that point, I don't mind being a volunteer, because it's just me doing that on the weekends. Like, I'm still going to have that to lean on. I want to at least have something to, like, be able to save with, and so be it. Like, another thing is that if I'm still at the warehouse and having to leave the fairgrounds at 12 and then be to work at 1:20, like, that's not gonna work. Like, it doesn't work for me at Chipotle doing that and then figuring stuff out with getting to the warehouse. Like, I don't get any sleep, so like, I'd have to work with that as well and not have a Sunday shift. Like, what? Like, there's gonna be the day that I'm acting and then not, like, it does. There needs to be a balance, and I need to make sure that I get my sleep in. And if I'm just doing that, like, if I do a Thursday, then I can't work Friday. Fine, so be it. But that also means that I can't have a Thursday class. I can't do anything those 3 days on the weekend and do homework. No. Like, I have to make sure that I have, like, a balanced schedule. And if I'm stuck to the end of the week with that stuff, and then I can't really be working in the mornings because trying to get to class and won't work either. So it honestly depends on what's going on, because a lot can change within just 3 months. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and here, and I love you guys. We're gonna be talking about some more next week, like some more stuff next week as well, because classes are also back in session.